Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second leg. But first off, I'm gonna have a little bit quick reminder that this session is recorded for archival purposes. This recording will be preserved as a part of our archival commitment to remembering the events. Oh wait, let me check that out again. This recording will be preserved as a part of our archival commitment to remembering the event. As such, you consent that participation to this program constitute to accepting this agreement. Other policies will be applied by our providers. See Hina's #Hinaversary website for more info at thebeloved.github.io/hinaojo/hinaversary. And with that, let's begin with the second leg. Stand by, I'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to the second leg. Every time I see this, yeah, me too. But hello, welcome back. It's me again, Agatus, hosting the #Hinaversary for the second leg of this whole event, which actually coincides with her initial debut as a VTuber as Hina Ojo. And I was also doing the PR last year when it comes to that, because as you might have noticed, close relationships. We've been kind of close to the point where we collaborate each other to promote her channel and such, of course. Trying to promote this community, get it engaged, All is well, and I'm really happy that we got to this point. Through various rebrands, through various redesigns, everything came to a point where we're actually kind of be feeling a bit worth it in this case, because it's all worth it in the end, and we're happy for everything that's already been happening. I don't know, I'm just rambling my heart about. We got some agenda today. First off, we're gonna go to interviews as usual, since we have Si-chan and Ryan in here, Ryan too. Second will be the clips, which you can't hear the audio, but we will in VOD. Third will be letters to Hina. We got 3 new sets, which I've already closed down on last 7 a.m. EDT. And fourth will be letter in a plaque. So Mama Hina is not gonna be with us tonight or today, but we'll have the letter in a plaque sent in her way alongside the letters to Hina from both first and second legs of this anniversary. Expect the same form factor on the second year, which will happen next year, on June 20th and 3 July. So every 20th of June and 3rd of July will be first and second legs respectively, for hashtag Hinaversary, will be the second Hinaversary. So first up, we'll have the guest interviews, in which we have 2 participants here today. Red, Son Ryan. Ryan, okay, Son Ryan, I thought it was Red. Son Ryan and Si-chan, aka Die Hard. So let's go ahead and get straight to our dual page. And first up, we have Son Ryan. Hello! You can type or do it in voice if you wanna. Be shameless. We wanna hear your voice.
Hi.
Hello!
It's...
Hello, Ryan! Hello! Glad I heard your voice now.
Yeah, it's been quite a while actually, because just a lot of studying, to be honest, and got little time to draw actually, which was, not that great, but it is what it is.
Well, I say you put your heart into studying, that's for sure. But hey, glad to see you're doing well.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm kind of like feeling the same thing in some other aspects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. yeah. Really relatable, man. Like, for me, I just want to study hard because I want to graduate and I want to become a supporter for everyone, including you guys as well. Because how do I say it? Like, there's so much I want to do for everyone that maybe not today, but maybe not tomorrow, but like sometime in the future, that I want to see everyone being happy, just smiling with joy, just so much more of that.
That's good to hear. Okay, so since you're the first guest in this program, I've got some few questions for you regarding with this anniversary. So first things first, how does it feel like to be within Mama Hina's community?
How do I describe it? Back when I first joined Twitter, right? And when I created my VTuber just created my VTuber OC. When I was accepted into Hina's community, I felt accepted with open arms, and for the first time I get to experience what it feels like to being in a very special community actually, because I got to enjoy a lot of scratch that. I got to enjoy meeting new people, like where sorry, just a lot. Just a lot.
Don't worry, take your time, take your time.
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, meeting new people, just experiencing all types of new things, like what is it? Damn, I really can't think of anything. I'm just like thinking there's like so much I want to say, like how do I say it? Like just genuinely where just like, yeah, a lot of positivity, a lot of what is it, excitement towards it, like where, you know, there's what do I want to say,
like you feel like it's been open up in your arms to the point where you're already very comfortable to be with being inside the community, right?
yeah, that sort of stuff. And what is it, for the first time where I felt like, oh, this is what I want to genuinely strive for, to support this community, because there's a lot out of it. Like there's a lot I try to describe, but then at the same time it's a lot, because what is it, you genuinely get to see people what is it, who are similar towards you, or like, you know, have different experience, and it's quite honestly spectacular and amazing, because, you know, you don't get to experience that in real life, perhaps, because this is like a one-time opportunity, and I feel very lucky to be accepted towards this community, because it feels positive, and I am hoping that I can join back in and, you know, do whatever I can, I suppose. So, you know.
Right. So like they said, there's a first time for everything, and this first time is a really good one. So I'm actually
a really good one.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised that people like you see this community as their first time experience of becoming open, becoming universal, becoming loved, being loved by others in the community, despite all the hectics that come along the way. I don't know if you're here when some of the mishaps happened, but even then,
like heard a lot of mishaps.
But even still, we still maintain that kind of comfortability, of like that kind of coziness, that kind of comfiness in the corner of our room, in our chairs, in just in our comfort of our own chairs, looking at the screen, looking at the PC, looking at our phones. Despite the fact that we aren't close to each other because we live in different places, yeah. This community feels like we're already at home, and to the point that we can share different things and be at ease, because we got this amazing community, we got these amazing moderators, myself included. You know what I mean?
Of course, you're such a magnificent and wonderful moderator, man. Like, you can do all these things like that I can't even do, and for once I feel very amazed by that.
Yeah, this was like the very first genuine experience I had with the moderation community. You know, I've been into some kind of modding experience. It's just one moderation experience with a VTuber whom I can't specify at the moment because of some particular mishaps.
Right.
But that was my first taste of moderation before I go full genuine on this community. Like, this is the genuinity I've been looking for to level up my moderation experience to the point where I feel like I absolutely need to fulfill my duties for the sake of this VTuber, for the sake of this person, to become famous, to become recognized, to become a part of her community, to which I enjoy the most. And you remember back then, I don't know if it was last year when they have the moderation, when they have the mod application forms. For the first time ever, it was like 20th of July of 2022. This month, the 20th of this month last year, we had our first mod applications. I was a part of it because I'm using my experience from that particular VTuber. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised when I found out that I got the most votes out of everyone else. Like, that kind of genuine feeling that this community perceives for a moderator like me to be able to do this job and be content with it, and to be able to continue doing all that. It's just a surprise that I can't even describe at first. But now I fully realized the more I stayed in the community, the more I open up my flaws, I don't know what else I could say. But anyway, it just feels good to be a part of this community. So I think in most cases we're all in the same boat when it comes to that, right?
Yeah, most definitely. It's more genuinely like when you're part of this community, you feel like there's something special inside of you, no matter who you are, because each and every individual one of us has something in particular that makes us who truly special. I mean, truly who we are.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Well, it brings us to the second question. In regards to our anniversary, what would you expect from later years, considering the events such as she is on a permanent hiatus as of reporting this one? You know
Yeah, I
that
definitely know that.
she already has a permanent hiatus, currently on permanent hiatus. It's plastered everywhere,
Yeah.
and also on my side, right?
It-
But
Yeah, it's on Twit longer, right?
yes, absolutely. But assuming that she returns after like 5 months, half a year to full year, or many years of inactivity, what would you expect from these years when she gets back to streaming, when she recovers? What would you expect from her on these next few years?
That's a really good question. Like, when you first said that question, like I expected like, at first I was gonna be like super duper excited to see her back, like because we haven't seen her ever since then. Like, it has been almost like maybe like a couple of months until then, and to be honest, like every one of us truly does miss her because she had so much sweetness and positivity towards not just the community but towards the whole VTuber community as well, because she influenced what is part to be a family, and friends uniting all together to bring what's truly special. But aside from that, I'm just not too sure, because like, what is it? Like for the past few months, like, yeah, like it's just genuinely when time will tell, because things can change unexpectedly, like not just at one point but to another, and yeah, maybe that might be my second reaction. But if she does come back, I'll definitely, what's the word, like, I'll definitely be super super duper excited and happy to see. So yeah, again.
Yeah, in remarks to that, I was actually kind of surprised because that kind of your statement that comes from a family, that you consider as a part of a family, and she considers every VTuber as a part of the family. That's what I aim for initially, personally, in my personal opinion, because you know her. You also know her as a part of VTresMarias. If you're aware about VTresMarias, she was a part in there. I was also a part in there. One other VTuber whom I personally care about is also in there. So that makes three of us a collective, a trio. A collective a trio of VTubers who aim for, I guess, greater heights, with me as the front runner, because I have all these kinds of networking. I have these kinds of we have all these kinds of networking. It's time to push beyond the boundaries, push beyond the limits, to try to gain the traction that Mama Hina and the other one, which I'll unveil now, Mama Aura Ostara, had in common, and we'll be able to push it forward to make them go higher. So that's not the thing, but at its core, we treat ourselves as family because family matters most. And becoming a part of this family means so much to me, so much to you, so much to everyone. So it's, I don't know. I don't know how I can describe it. It just felt surreal to the point where we just had to wait until they return so that we can have our full support back again.
Yeah, because what is it? It just doesn't feel like it just how it used to be, because it's so empty and quiet and just it's not the same reaction as it was before, if you know what I mean, right? Like,
yeah.
I'll be honest. I actually regret kind of missing out. What is it? Yeah, just everything in particular. Like, the friends that I made on Twitter. Like, I didn't get a lot of time to, just hang out and join in and just have heaps of fun, because just school life, to be honest. Just school life just interferes with
So like all these IRL lives got in the way, right? And just while you're still trying to connect to the community, trying to support Mama Hina with the best you can. Am I correct?
I didn't get a lot of time for that, to be honest, and it genuinely quite made me feel sad a lot. And that's why I truly regret it, because just missed out on a lot of excitement when you just have a lot of in real life stuff that's getting in your way. So
I felt you on a bit, because I somehow had that kind of regret, because I somehow missed some of her streams at that one point because I was doing things. I was taking a shower, and at some point I was sleeping and she was streaming at back then, because like when a moderator would do, I would like to consistently monitor the chat even when I'm sleeping, to the point that I couldn't even monitor the stream at all. So it was just like putting myself in deep sleep, that I forgot that I moderated for Mama Hina at one point. But majority of the streams I was in there, I did feel that kind of sense of fulfillment, to say the least. But I feel like we wanted more of this experience. But like I said, things do take time.
Yeah.
And nothing lasts forever, they said. The only thing we need to do is reflect on what's happened and plan for the future ahead. Because assuming if she comes back, then it's a big win for us. We can have our full support back again, and we will not regret every single thing. No matter what life throws our way, we're just gonna have to keep pushing forward until we reach our goal. That, I think, is one of the aspirations Mama Hina has, despite the fact that she's sick. She has a chronic illness, but in the end, she pursued herself forward, pushed herself to the limits, while keeping us all comfy and keeping us all comfortable as a family, all in one place where we can enjoy and hang out. So I think that's that she fulfilled her goal. But we need to be more than just that, if I may ask, if I may say about put that in my personal opinion. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure, because it's unpredictable, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's very unpredictable because, like, you know, a lot of things change at the time, and we can't stop it till then. So
Yeah. But hey, we can only have our hopes up that in the near future she'll be back into full force again, fully recovered, and be at ease that we're welcoming her back with with full arms extended, waiting to hug her, waiting to pull her into an embrace as a family once again.
And the thing is, I'm still holding into that slight slimmer of hope, despite it being so small. I know that, you know, someday she will come back.
Yes, we all do.
Yeah.
We all do. And that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Because we all have that kind of determination, that kind of desire, that whatever we do is for the sake of everyone that we loved. Even if it's for a VTuber, even if it's for someone that we loved, IRL, or even like an aspiration or everything, or an admiration, even just a fictional character that you always dreamed of, which you can cosplay later. I mean, a cat cosplay part will come in a little bit more than later, but even still, that kind of ray of hope that still emanates inside of us kept us motivated to the point where we just had to take time and everything will fall into place. Okay, so
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Well, with that, we have our third question. We already are 30 minutes. Wow. 30 minutes of discussions? Holy hell. Okay.
Also, so sorry, I'm so anxious.
No. It's good. We had some kind of this kind of conversation. We had a long it's good to have a conversation like this once in a while, so I'm happy that this
That's actually a very great conversation.
Yep. Okay, so third question, and this is like a very specific question. Not sure if it's random, but okay, so I think it's just another random question, but you get the idea. Okay, so first of all, are you there when she rebranded to Suzupu Yotori?
Yeah, I actually do remember because when she rebranded, I was actually very excited and I wanted to, give her all my support and give her all of my support and yeah, give her all of my support and cheers at the time. So, you know.
All right. So she has her announcement last September. I was there. We were there, right? All of us were there. So here's a question.
Most definitely.
What are your thoughts during her 4-day presence as Suzupu Yotori from 6 December, which is her debut date, up to 10 December, in which she has her last stream as Suzupu Yotori, following some mishaps between her agency, because I was there when during that time the mishap happened, and I was actually caught in a crossfire because of also my involvement with the agency as well. I don't know if I told everyone about that on the last leg, but if you've heard of Emission, that was me. But anyway, how do you feel? What are your thoughts on these 4-day presence of Suzupu Yotori from 6 December up to 10 December? What are your thoughts on it?
I'll try my best to be very specific because it has been a while since I remember. from the last 4 days that she was as Suzu, I felt I felt a bit down that we were losing part of a very what is it, wonderful
agency,
wonderful
right?
person who's
like that,
losing
like she's losing her VTuber presence as Suzu because she went back to becoming Mamahina, right? Okay, go on.
Sorry, I just didn't know what to say after then, but it felt, it did feel genuinely sad, because I could imagine that for Hina herself, she was gonna lose the VTuber, or okay, I just don't know what to call it, but like she was going to lose Suzu, and for that it felt heartbreaking, because you're losing something that you've poured all your heart and soul into, and from that point on, I felt that it was kind of a bit sad at the time, because just losing something that you've genuinely poured all of your poured all of your effort and time, and just makes you feel like another person that you've accepted into your personality, but then losing it does feel genuinely I'm not sure how to describe the word, but like you get the idea.
You mean it must be hard to lose something that for the longest time, is even if she debuted for a very short time. I think that was a speedrun debut to the graduation. But you felt that kind of spirit that she always had as Suzu will always carve into her heart as a person, right?
Yeah.
Because if we can imagine that kind of possibility, she adored that VTuber so much. And from what I can tell, based on my conversations with some of the agents in that agency, I guess you call it ex-agencies, because some of them actually quit or have been fired by the agency, as opposed in this video. Her model was S tier, and they loved it. They have their hearts poured into it, only to be left out into adoptables. But then, who can save them? So, who can save them? Who can definitely save them in the long run? Right?
Right?
Yeah. So, that's where I had my direct involvement on that, but we'll get to that a little bit later, because there's so many things that I wanted to tell you in private. But I will not get into the nitty-gritty of the details right now, because of course, some certainties, and of course I wanted to give myself a little bit more time before I can finally make a decision that will eventually bring her back to life once more. If like that Suzu spirit that emanated inside of her, that was let go of her because of that short-lived presence, we were trying to rebuild it back to when it was before, and I was the chosen mediator for that. Yeah. I'll tell you about that in the near future in the DMs. But for now, let's just keep it as is. Thank you so much, so much, Sun Ryan, for having us here and be at one with the rest of the community. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you. So thank you so much again for lending us your time to talk to all of these experiences, and see you on the next anniversary and so many more opportunities to come. So once again, thank you so much, Sun Ryan, for accepting this interview. And closing message before you go.
See you on the flip side, and it was an absolute pleasure. Like, what is it? At first, yeah, it did seem when I was talking for the first time in a while, because I have not done anything in the VTuber community ever since then. I felt very anxious, but it was a really understandable and learning conversation that I know, and yeah, just I hope to do this again sometime.
Quite absolutely. Thank you so much again to Sun Ryan for having us here. We'll have the next guest. For this event, we'll have Shi-chan once again. Holy God! So Shi-chan, welcome aboard again. I haven't seen you in a while since the first leg. So. So, hello again to Dayhard / Shi-chan, the what do you call the top the most top contributor, the top contributor of all time across all her donation platforms. I don't know if I said that in the last leg, but you get the idea. But anyway, sure. I don't know. Sure. Thank you so much again to Sun Ryan for having us here. So you can now please mute if you're done. So Shi-chan.
Okay.
Quick question for you. With regards to what I asked in the first leg, how does that make you feel to be the top contributor of all time? Okay, so he says, I don't know really. I'm just happy to do anything to help Hina-sama. Yeah, we all have our ways and means to help Mama Hina and it's nothing special. Well, I mean, it's still something special when we consider her perspective, because it's not just me who has been on Anne's meet with her. It's also you and the others to whom we first went in and be at ease with the community. So it's something special if we get to know her perspective, and she is pretty much thankful for having you around. So yeah, so I got a couple of questions for you, because this is now the second leg. So first off, what was your best moments as a part of the community? What are some of your best moments as a part of her community? Okay, so a little bit of a notice to all of our viewers watching this VOD. Shi-chan can't speak, so he has to type. So I'm reading what he said, and we'll reply to him after he's done typing. So a little bit of a notice, but let's get back to what he was doing, and let's have him type. Okay, so the most best moment of becoming in the community was indeed becoming a part of this community, because, you know, for one thing, I do too, because becoming a part of this community has been much of a norm for all of us here who have to join all servers and try to be at ease with the community, with the members, and then trying to have ourselves a common ground for every single moment out there. And it just felt like we just need to be selective on how we feel. But then comes Mama Hina's community, which you said it was the best moment for you. It's, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but all I can say is it just felt surreal to the point that it's becoming a part of our daily routine to be able to make sense of what's going to happen and then try to be ourselves at home, which we inadvertently found ourselves sticking to that goal. And that's what makes this community special. And that's what makes this community special. The fact that we have ourselves the opportunity to be a part of this community with open arms is pretty much the best achievement we can ask for, right? So, especially to the point where we had some kind of memorable moments that really mattered to all of us. I think it's pretty, to say the least. I don't know what other adjectives I can say, but it's just really pretty, to say the least. Yeah, yeah, I can agree. I can't agree more. So, second question. What? Okay, so there's the same question I asked Ryan, son Ryan, the other time on his guesting. But what would you expect, assuming she returns after quite a bit of a hiatus? What could you expect on her return to streaming? And as a VTuber? Or as something else, but she's still the same Mama Hina we all know and love. What would you expect from her on her return to streaming? Alright, I'm back, so... Well, Shi-chan says, well, maybe she will be the same as always. Cheerful, loving in, these nuts joking with us. Yes, we can all agree, these nuts are the these nuts. Although it would appear that it would be the same joke as always, but... You know, those kinds of jokes, well, those were one of the entertaining times. And then, you know, the Kek W moment where she says, Kek W! I was trying to entertain her, but I don't wanna. It's just her genuinity that really strikes the mood here. So, yeah. It was a Kek W indeed, yes! Yes, absolutely. I mean, like, you all consider all these kinds of best moments that came from her genuinity. it's just surreal to the point that it's, I don't know, like I say, it's fucking unbelievable. And I mean, we already have all these kinds of experiences, and it's just magical, and it's a thing that we can appreciate in all of our essences. So now she can show her mad skills in Apex one day too. Yeah, I mean, she was literally carrying at some point. So those kinds of gaming moments really struck us as gamers, to the point that we look up to her for all that she does, and then we apply to ourselves and improve it a little bit. So that was really the icing on the cake. It was really amazing, and it just goes to show that we can really appreciate all of our efforts so far, to the point that we absolutely can distinguish the authenticity and genuinity of a VTuber just by what they're doing, and then make our decisions accordingly, to the point that we have to support who we can support. And Mama Hina is the hard support that we can all bestow up on her, because she already has it. So it was just this kind of genuine experience that really takes the cake. That's really amazing. So personally, on a personal note, I hope for the same kind of thing. I don't know, I just drank some cola. But anyway, you get the idea. And I think we may not have the I don't know, maybe we can do it again sometime, and then have all these kinds of laughs, and then be at ease with each other again, to the point that we'll remember the best times that we've been together, the good and the bad times. I don't almost feel like crying. Like, fuck. But hey, any parting message before we proceed to the next event, to the next part of the event? Oh, Si-chan, I heard you. Hey! Okay, so alright, we love you as much as we love Mama Hina, man. Thank you so much again to Si-chan for having us here. The top contributor of all time. Look at that! It made me quite envious at some time, but you know, I really respect you for in all manners. We do things our own way, and it's a good thing for us to be unique in our own way, so that she can appreciate all of us better the same in that fashion. So again, thank you so much again to Sun Ryan and Si-chan for having us here. Let's go to the next part of the event, which is... Oh wait, are you still typing? Wait. I don't cry, Si-chan. We still have more ways to go. We still have more ways to go with Mama Hina, and we can hope that she'll be with us real soon. Yeah, it's just all of that. Anyways, let's go to the second event, in which we're gonna be reviewing some of the clips that that we currently have on our page, Karen have on her page, as well as some other clips that I've collected during her initial days as Mama Hina, or rather we know her initially as Hina Ojo. So you can't hear it here on Discord, but if you guys checked in on the VOD right after this one, you will be able to hear all of the clips, clip audios. So let's go ahead and make this the right time of a lifetime. Let's go take a trip down the memory lane and experience the wonders that is during her events. So stand by 1 second while I get to all my dinner here in my area. But we will be back after this break, so which is the clips. So for all of that, let's watch all of the clips and go down the memory lane.
Oh my god, please hit the button in the chat for my mods. Thank you much. You are so cute. You are so lovely. I love you. Thank you for your help. Shi-chan! Thank you much. Mwah! I love you. Thank you. Hit the button. Hit the button. I have this for you.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Mwah! That is a kiss for you.
Okay, upping time.
You want to play? Let's play.
Upping time. Oh! Hina got scared into another dimension. Oh wow.
Baka. Okay, so here is my official debut. I will make sure it is short because I know you're very busy. Yeah. Let's start, okay? Right now, you are dreaming. You can only see Hina in your dreams. I am a Neko Angel Nurse. I will take care of you, and I will make sure you are loved. Yeah. I love to take care. Oh my god! Stop hitting me! Oh! Oh! Oi! Oh my god! Oh my god! Help! Help! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What do I do? Wait, wait. My boba. This is my boba. Oi! That is not a command. No sneak toes. Baka, baka, baka. Hoshi! Thank you for coming, Hoshi-cho. Shout out, Hoshi-cho. Thank you, Safinya. Yes. Good boba. Good boba. Good boba. my teeth. Ah. Yeah. Let's start, okay? Right now, you are dreaming. You can only see Hina in your dreams. I am a Neko Angel Nurse. I will take care of you, and I will make sure you are loved. Yeah. I love to take care. Oh my god! Stop hitting me! Oh!
You got bamboozled.
So we have had some kind of memories of these of her, so I'm glad we were able to keep some of them. And I'm also happy that I get to save all of them before this, which also is also on the same day. So and mouth. Anyway, let's continue with the next part of the program, which are letters to Hina. So for those who didn't make it on the first leg, I've also included the first three letters, the three letters from the first leg. So let's go ahead and check it out right now. So this is our letters to Hina with the brand new look. This graphic is what you saw on the start screen or the holding screen, but to be perfectly honest, I somehow had the obligation to change this graphic. I later noticed instead of the last few days because I don't know, maybe I'm busy or maybe I'm slacking off, but anyway, let's have our first leg of letters. The letters from the first leg. So first up, we have Shi-chan, who met Mama Hina on the end of August 2022 on Twitch. His message is, From the very beginning, I enjoy every Hina-sama's stream and interactions. Love her every peanuts joke. I'm so grateful to heavens when I meet our Ojo-sama. Thank you so much. What you exist. Less than 3. Second, redx13 underscore blank. She found her with this message. I found her through the collab with Mochi, Twinkle, Spitty, and Herapath Lily. Message. Thank you for all the joy and laughter that I have been able to join in on. I wish that whatever you end up doing, you enjoy and proceed to excel at it, as well as you've seen with your streaming. Hashtag Mouse Osu Best Osu. Other than that, have a great day. Hashtag Mouse Osu Best Osu. I yet to try it out personally. And finally, we have Aiden, who met Mama Hina during from another streamer. He said, "From the moment I joined Hina's community, it's always been such a comfy and friendly environment to be a part of, and I think that's such a lovely and amazing reflection of Hina as a person. Love you, Hina. I hope you've been doing okay." And with that, we'll have the second lineup of letters. Take note that all of these letters will be sent to Mama Hina as soon as the VOD is published on YouTube and is embedded on our website. So let's take a look at these three new messages for this second leg. Sun Ryan, she found her on Twitter. Sun Ryan, he found her through Twitter. His message: Hi Hina, Sun Ryan here, long time no see. Just want to say that I miss you so very much, and I really do hope that you're doing well. I know I've missed out so much, including hanging out with your community, because I remember that when I was first introduced to the VTuber community, we were the first VTuber friends I've ever met, and welcomed me with lots of hugs and love that I truly had felt like this was a new chapter for me in my life. I don't want to say so much more, but I'll finish it up with the fact that no matter what, you, Hina, will always and will be such a super duper spectacular, awesome, amazing, wonderful, sweethearted, pure-hearted, lovely person that admires me to never give up and never you keep going till the end, and one who aspires every. Oh god damn it! I'm trying to speak with this all caps, man. And one who aspires everyone that they're beautiful in their heart, no matter who they are. Never forget that, Hina, for you are a proud and inspiring VTuber that is filled with never-ending positivity and cuteness in your heart all the way. Also wishing you all the best of luck in whatever you're doing, as I'm always going to my absolute very best to fully cheer and support you on. You go, Hina! Oh god, Ryan, that's a long-ass message, but thank you so much! Next, we have Ultima Blaze Rouch, who found her through Twitter. It says, "You cool." Okay, that's a short message, but I'll send it to her either way. And we have Dragon Warrior 201, who found Hina from a raid and was in one of her karaoke streams almost a year ago now. It's literally a year ago. You're an absolutely amazing and wonderful person, Hina-san. We will all always love and support you no matter what. Thank you for being a light in my life, and thank you for just being you. I'll be wishing you the bestest always, Hina-san. I'll YSM bestie. Be safe and take care. Lesson 3. Okay, so we got some messages here. Not so much positive feedback there, says Ryan. And to be fair, I had a lot of time to think. Yes, I think you have also said that a lot during our interviews, which is pretty amazing. C-chan says, brevity is the sister of talent, XD. And with it, we have come to the end of our of those kinds of presentations here. All 6 letters will be sent to Mama Hina after this one, so... last but not the least, we have my letter in a plaque. So if you remember, I made a few letters in a plaque for her back in those early days, but I think it's safe to say that we need to end this on a good note. We need to end this on a good note and start a new chapter in bringing more letters in a plaque to everyone else. So I'm still gonna be doing letters in a plaque, as of course I'm gonna be also having some horror shop pixels, but either way, I want you to ponder upon this, and let's move a few future forward. Take note that this is my personal letter to Mama Hina as well, so all of this will be sent as well. So either way, let's go ahead and reflect on reflect on all the efforts Mama Hina has for us through this letter in a plaque. So if you remember Mama Queenie, she is Mama Queenie. Ara Ostara is Mama Dearest. I call them that because of certain reasons. Mama Queenie, happy first Hinaversary! We can't believe it's been a whole year since you started debuting as a VTuber, and everything fell into place afterwards. The way we interacted with the community, how we connected to the outside world, it all felt different for the first time since I joined this amazing circle. As we usher forward to the next year, we hope that we continue to do what's best for us and for the community that we dedicate ourselves on. It's been a tough road for us and for everyone who supports us all the way, but we all know that we can make it through as long as we're determined to make it through. I don't know why I said that, but okay, this is like a final one, I guess. For the next years and many more to come, I hope that our friendship and partnership continue to blossom as you take on the new role as the accomplice of our own collective. Let's all dream for many more to come. Your precious dove and your precious leaf. I got you. Oh my god. I mean, like, I have so many letters in a plaque for her. I'm gonna be publishing them when I have it, so maybe in the next few weeks since we're all free this July. This is gonna stay here for a few minutes until while we reflect on all of our experiences for Mama Hina, and as we usher for a new chapter, a new year full of possibilities and opportunities. And with it, that's the end of the first Hinaversary as a whole. Thank you so much again to C-Tan and to Sun Ryan for having us here on this live voice chat, and for everyone else who have just who are tuning into this VOD via YouTube on our website. Thank you so much for having us, and we hope you enjoy this event as much as we did. I won't be announcing any more sooner, and I will be having this plastered over on the events tab until the next 12 hours for everyone to review and reconcile, for everyone to review and re-experience the amount of support that we can get to Mama Hina moving forward. So for the next year and beyond, we all say thank you to Mama Hina, and we look forward for many years to come. On behalf of the Hina's Kisses community, here on Discord, on Twitter, on Patreon, Twitch, and everything and everywhere else. Also to the collective, which is VTresMarias, in which both of us are a proud member of. While I state that she is one of the accomplices that I know very much, that I love very much. And personally, I won't be able to do anything, not just for her commitment to do it for the people. So to everyone from the Hina's Kisses community, and to VTresMarias, and to everyone who we interacted so far, we say thank you, and we hope to see you next year on the second #Hinaversary. Good night, and see you in the near future. Bye-bye.